Hi, hello everyone. My name is R Gowrishankar, Assistant Professor of English, working at Dr.SNSRCAS College of Arts and Science, Coimbatore. So today, in this session, we are going to discuss about a case study topic, that is the problems in pronunciation. So, what are the problems we face while we are trying to pronounce the new words or when we are trying to learn a new language? So here, so we would have been from a from the beginning, we would have been misunderstood because how a word you have said to others or how you have grasped. So we will be making a mistake. So always pronunciation is overlooked and it should be clearly understood. Only then we consider it as a proper pronunciation. So here, the first thing we learn is what are the common problems we used to make while pronouncing a word, a sentence, whatever. So first thing is mispronounced vowels and consonants. For example, when we are learning a new word in our mother tongue or one's native language speakers, they doesn't have a words like ish. So instead of learning ship or sheep, when we learn these words they used to communicate make mistakes because of the bubbles, because the ship as I, sheep as e. So how the word I is pronounced as e, that may be a doubt. Same with bed, bad, the word e how it is pronounced as a, bed, a. So these types of mistakes we used to make. Then second, giving stress in a word. So when you take the words like record, a record, so where you must give to give the stress. So when you see this word, the first is record. So here the re is given stress, where we should give the stress for the chord, record. So these are the few mistakes we used to make. Same way, sometimes we used to drop few consonants or add additional sounds to the consonants, such like espresso is pronounced as espresso. So these are the few mistakes we used to make because of interference of our mother tongue. This is the first thing. This part two is learners in action. So not only it comes from a certain speakers, when we go to different speakers. So for China people, that is in the language like Mandarin, they doesn't have the sound ir. So they used to make a mistake while pronounce the word rice, rat. Instead of ir, they used to pronounce the sound il. So this is a few mistake made by the Mandarin language. When we come to Egyptians, they will be cut the word yes. So they will be always drop the final consonant. So instead of goes, they used to pronounce as go. They used to make, they used to drop the consonant. And the third case, there will be overuse of syllabus. For example, a word must have stress syllable, a three syllable or four syllable, but they will be using more than that. The example like education, that is a we have three syllable word. They used to produce in a different way. Education, that is five syllable. They used to pronounce it as a five syllable. So this is another time based on the countries and people. So then we had to make a analyze and to come to know that why these problems happen. So the first thing is lack of exposure. So what we are doing when we are learning English, just we are trying to read English more, but we never think to listen more. So that's why we are making few mistakes. So that thing should be avoided. Always you must hear a language more to improve your pronunciation. Then second, the L1, that is the first language, the interference of first language. So the rhythm or sound or stress what our mother tongue has taught us. That is the problem. And third, fear of making mistakes. So making mistakes is a common, but still we have some fear that whether what we speak is right or not. And fourth, overemphasis in grammar. So when we are writing few things, we will be able to write, but will not be able to speak or listen. So that is because of overemphasis. That is what we say as a less attention is given to speaking and listening. So these are the few things we analyze based on why the problem we have problem in pronunciation. So what is the solution for these things? So if you want to improve your pronunciation, so what are the solutions we need? So the first thing is you need to practice listening. You must listen a year more and more. Only then you can start to speak the right pronunciation. The second, phonetic training. So you need to understand the sounds, how a sound to be produced. So that is the second thing. And third, by using speech analysis tools. For example, it may be a new tool like Elsa for you, or you can have a Google pronunciation tools. So such kind of by use of such kind of tools, you need to practice the word. You pronounce it, record it, then check whether it is right or wrong. Again, you can practice and practice. So there is the next way. And the fourth is practice with a native speaker. So just what you're doing means try to speak with the native speakers. That is the people who know English well, or the people who belongs to the English countries. Try to communicate with them. That is the best way to improve your pronunciation. So these are the few solutions, strategies to improve your pronunciations. So thank you all for patience listening. In the next session, we'll come with some other topic. Unless it is bye from Gaurishankar. Thank you all. Thank you for the patient listening.